Hey, everybody.
What up, neighbor? How are you?
All right. I said everybody, and you're just talking to me. So,
Sorry, it's old habits, I guess.
yeah, I guess so. So, if you can't tell, I mean, Kevin can't see my screen right now, but on the left side of the screen, you should see the Game Awards website, which, if I'm pointing to it, is right here. Uh, so, we are going to go down the list, and we're going to say what we think the winners are going to be.
Well, we know the winners are going to be. I'm
Okay.
pretty confident in with like 90% of them, and then some of them I was like, wait, that's a category? I didn't know that was a category.
Yeah. So, uh, we're putting this up. We're gonna put this up on the 5th. Hopefully, maybe if midnight makes it to the 6th, whatever. But um, Thursday night, we are going to be live streaming while we're watching it, and we're going to be discussing it and watching it. Hopefully, there's going to be some really cool trailers.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, we get to see some. I want to say Metroid.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And they're going to have that Star Fox racing game. I don't know if you've heard of that, but there's
So I
like
think
a
I saw something, but I don't.
it's like rumors of an F-Zero like Star Fox
Yeah,
racing game.
yeah. Which just make F-Zero, please.
Exactly. All right. So apparently it starts with Game of the Year.
I don't know that it'll start with this,
And that's,
but
I
this is
mean,
where our list starts.
the
So,
Game Awards website starts with the Game of the Year.
oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. I
So
mean,
let me,
you want to go first, or am I going
I'm
first?
going to say the list.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We got Celeste. We've got God of War, Marvel Spider Man, Monster Hunter World, and Red Dead Redemption 2. You can start.
So this has to be Red Dead. There's no way that this isn't Red Dead. Um, I think the dark horse is Spider-Man, just because I think Spider-Man, any other year would be the game of the year. But I mean, I've played Red Dead. I
You did?
I have to assume that it's gonna win. Like,
Did you get Red Dead 2?
yeah, my roommate has it.
Huh. If I knew that, you should have been playing online with Danny and I.
Um, the only thing that I did was try and jump the train track as the train was coming on my horse,
I haven't
and
played the
died.
single player yet. I
Oh,
only played the multiplayer. Yeah.
that was just me trying to get around, and we lost our horse. It was pretty bad.
All right. So I personally think it's gonna be Marvel Spider-Man. I played that game and it's fantastic. Swinging around in that game. Oh, oh my god! It's like the perfect Spider-Man game. It's
Yeah,
so
so
fun.
I think it'll win something, but I don't think that this is it.
Oh, I think it's gonna take home a lot this year. Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
All right. Best on ongoing game.
No,
Okay.
action game.
I'm going with what's on
Oh, okay.
the Game Awards. So
Okay.
let's go with that. So best ongoing game. So we have Destiny 2 Forsaken. We have Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. I am going to say Fortnite.
Yeah, I think if Fortnite's nominated for it, it's going to win, which might sound bad because I think it's nominated for like 7 or 8 things on this list. So I was like, oh, just gonna chalk this one up to Fortnite. Like, I don't know what the demographic of the voters is, um, but if it's just everyday people, Fortnite, without
I
a doubt.
mean, you can go on the website and you could. I think you could still vote even now. I mean,
But who's most likely to go and do that? I feel like that's the people who are a little bit more particular about this stuff.
you know what?
Um,
While we're doing this, you should go on the Game Awards website and you should vote for what your choices are. We can
okay.
actually be participants. So,
I don't know that I'll do it right now because I don't want the mic picking up my mouse clicking and my keyboarding.
I gotta sign in to vote. I'll do it later.
Yeah.
That's silly, but okay. All right. So we both think it's Fortnite.
Yep.
Gotcha. The next one on the website is Best Game Direction. Go ahead.
You have to read the list,
Right. Yes, you're right.
because I don't have the list in
You're
front of
right.
me.
You're right. You're
Sorry.
right. A Way Out, Detroit Become Human, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Go ahead.
Gotcha. So, A Way Out sounds like a direction, so that's the way that I went with this one.
Hmm.
Um,
I don't know if you know what A Way Out is, but they've shown it in a few E3s. It's the one where you're the two different people going like the different directions in the prison and everything.
yep, that's what I thought it was, but I haven't played it.
I haven't
It
either.
sounded really good, and I think it fits the category well, so I think that sounds good.
So I played Detroit Become Human,
Okay.
and I may have not gotten the ending that I really liked. I kind of was like very upset with my ending, but that was
Oh,
just
wow.
because of the choices that I made. Uh, I made stupid choices, and if you're playing the game, it tells you, if during your first playthrough, don't go back and change anything. Deal with your consequences. Through your second playthrough, change things. So I didn't touch anything until the very end. The very end, I didn't get what I wanted. I'm like, but, oh no, let me go back and change it. And I changed it just like a little bit, and I got the same ending. I was like, ugh! But the game direction of that game, that's that. Like I love where every choice you choose affects the whole game, and I think that just the way that game was set up is gonna make it win this.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think I played any of the games on this list, so I just went with the one that I'd heard the most about, and the one that sounded like it might fit the category the best.
All right, best is best. Next is best narrative. We got Detroit Become Human, God of War, Life is Strange Episode 1, Life is Strange 2 Episode 1, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
So I'm going with Life is Strange 2. I've seen a lot about this game, and I think this one really fits that category. And I don't know if it's this exact award, but I think this is definitely going to bring something home. So I think this one might be it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been waiting a little bit to play Life is Strange 2. I absolutely played the heck out of Life is Strange 1. I love
Yeah.
it. I didn't get to play there's one in between that one and this one that kind of sets up to. I didn't
Okay.
play that either, so I got to play that first. But I'm actually I was for this one I was a little toss up between Detroit and God of War. I mean, I didn't play
Okay.
God of War, but I heard very good things about God of War, and I can only assume that it has a great narrative
Oh yeah,
because
definitely.
it's a God of War
Based
game.
on yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with God of War. It's gonna take
Okay.
something home.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that'll appear later on my list.
All right, best art direction. So we got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Return of the Obra Dinn.
Yeah, so I'm going with Assassin's Creed Odyssey here. I mean, everything that I've seen on this game looks beautiful, and if we're just going by how good this game looks, I think Odyssey has to win this.
You know, when I saw Odyssey or the E3, whatever
Yep.
they showed it, I was like, wow, this game looks really good. Like before they even mentioned it was Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I've played the first Assassin's Creed, and I kind of got bored with it. But it sucks because that's the kind of game that I would love, but I can't
Oh
skip
yeah.
games because people are like, oh, just skip one, go to two. I can't do that. But I think I'm giving God of War this one again
Okay.
because I think just it's a very pretty game,
Yeah.
and I think it's gonna take this one home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised by that. I wouldn't at all.
Okay, so the best score slash music presented by Spotify is next. We got Celeste, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Nino Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, and Octopath Traveler, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Gotcha. So I may like music, but I'm definitely not an audiophile. But Ni no Kuni 2 definitely sounded the coolest, so that's the one I'm going with.
I circled Spider-Man, but then I'm like, it's more of a background music type thing. And I
Yeah.
think I think I went directly to that because I have such very good memories of
Oh yeah,
playing the
definitely.
Spider-Man game. But I've never played Celeste, but I've heard it's very good, and it's like a really good it's a really good game, and I heard that it's got a really good soundtrack. So I think Celeste is going to take this one home.
Fair.
All right, so more music. Best audio design presented by Dolby. Uh, so we got Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Forza Horizon 4, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Uh,
You want to go?
yeah, I'll go first this
Okay.
time. I'm actually picking Marvel Spider-Man this time because I didn't pick it last time.
Gotcha. Is that the only reason?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm going with Forza Horizon 4, just with all the different engine noises, the exhausts, and all of that type of stuff. Just the amount of audio and sound editing and everything that goes into those games. I mean, they're definitely beautiful as well, but the sound adds to that aesthetic, and I really appreciate that. So I'm definitely going with Forza there.
Oh, that's good points. Very good points. I'm glad I thought of them.
Yep, definitely.
Best performance, and I was a little conflicted here. So we got Brian Detchart as Connor in Detroit Become Human. We had Christopher Judge as Kratos from God of War. We have I want to say her name correctly, but I'm probably going to say it incorrectly. Melisanthe Mahut as Cassandra in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan, Red Dead Redemption 2. And Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker in Marvel Spider-Man. I'm going to go first. I was very conflicted with Peter Parker and Connor from Detroit Become Human because during Detroit Become Human, um, playing through Connor's storyline. I don't know if you're familiar with Detroit Become Human though. You're like a few different characters
Yep.
and you're switching between them the whole time. Connor's story, like I was the most invested in just because of the way Connor was because he was the most android of them all, and like his arc is like you can either choose to stay as like, oh no, I'm an android designed to be a cop and I have these specific set of rules I have to follow, or you break out of it and you want to be human, and like his whole thing was just so crazy and it was so good. But then the person who played Peter Parker, I don't know if you've watched any.
Yeah, no, I've seen a lot of
Oh,
that.
the acting in Marvel Spider-Man is probably the best acting I've ever seen in any video game ever. The reactions between him and the girl that plays um, Mary Jane are so realistic. They're like real conversations, and you can't even tell it's a video game. It was like movie quality, and he was phenomenal. So I'm going with Peter Parker.
Okay. Gotcha, cool. I'm going with Kratos just because of the memes.
Boy,
Exactly. That's it. I just had to. So
no,
that was
fair
pretty
enough.
easy for me.
Games for Impact. We got 1111 Memories Retold. We got Celeste. We got Florence, Life is Strange 2, Episode 1, and The Missing JJ Macfield and the Island of Memories. Uh, I, if I'm knowing how Life is Strange is, I'm gonna go with Life is Strange 2
Yeah, that's
because
the one I picked too, just
I
because I know how it's gonna go. So I feel like that has to be it. I obviously haven't played the other ones.
yeah. I mean, maybe I just have a bias, but
Yeah,
I know how Life is Strange 1 was. And if Life is Strange 2 is anything like that, like blah, 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 Life is Strange 1, then I think it's going to take this one.
yeah, definitely.
We got Best Independent Game. We got Celeste, Dead Cells, Into the Breach, Return of the Obra Dinn, and The Messenger.
So I went with Celeste here just because it was nominated for Game of the Year, so I'm going to assume it's probably the best one, which is awful, but I mean, let's be honest.
I mean, that was my exact thing too. It's just, it's the one I've heard of. It's
Yeah,
the one I've heard is like, since I've heard of it, I know it's probably really good, and it's in the Game of the Year nomination, so
exactly.
it's most likely going to be Celeste. Uh, Best mobile game. We got Donut Country, Florence, Fortnite, PUBG Mobile, and Reign's Game of Thrones. I went with, let's say it together. Three, two, one. Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yep.
Fortnite was nominated. Fortnite's gonna win. That's how that goes. I'm sorry.
Yep. That's it. Uh, so let's just go to best VR/AR game. Astrobot Rescue Mission, Beat Saber, Firewall Zero Hour, Moss, and Tetris Effect. So I think most of these are PS4 VR. Maybe they're on
Oh, okay.
Steam. I've never played any of them. I've seen Beat Saber. I've heard of Saber, and people love it. And I watched videos of it, and I'm like, I want to play that.
Which one is that?
It's like the beat rhythm game, but
Oh,
you have
okay,
a
gotcha.
lightsaber in your hand and you're slicing the
Yeah,
things.
yeah, 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 I have seen that. Okay.
I'm going with Beat Saber.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I literally wrote down I have no idea because I was like, I I haven't heard of probably any of these,
Hmm.
which I mean, that VR, AR, it's just not my scene. I think the first time that I put on a headset, I got like super dizzy.
Was it at my
Um,
house? Did you play mine?
yeah,
What'd you
yeah.
play? Did you play Skyrim?
Uh,
I don't remember what you played.
no, I was trying to put the cartridge into the gun and like I was looking
Oh, that's
down and
right.
like totally
Yeah,
lost my
that was like the
balance.
demo. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you gotta play it some other time. I got some really cool games. So
Okay.
maybe over Christmas we'll play. Oh,
Definitely.
I got some cool stuff.
Cool.
Um, Next, blah 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 blah. Best action game. I gotta find this on my page really quickly. Call of Duty's Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2 Forsaken, Far Cry 5, and Mega Man 11. What'd you think?
So I know there's some debate over how good Call of Duty Black Ops 4 actually is, and I know you like it and you've played it a bunch.
I've only played the
Blackout.
yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna give an award to a game just for one single mode. So that's kind of where my decision started to teeter, but I think because of all of the Call of Duty fanboying, it's going to win.
I'm going with the whole Fortnite thing, where if it's on a list, it's probably gonna win. Even though I
Yeah,
didn't pick for Black Ops for like the music section,
yeah,
I think as far as a game goes, because it's Call of Duty, it's gonna win.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Best action adventure game: Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
So I went with Spider-Man for this one. I think it fits the category better than Red Dead does, which is probably the other main contender here. I think Spider-Man and Red Dead are going to fight it out for a lot of the things that they're both nominated for. So it toss up, but I'm going with Spider-Man here just because I think it better fits the action adventure than I think Red Dead does.
Yeah, I'm also going to Spider-Man because I know firsthand how fantastic it is. Um, yeah, and it's Spider-Man. You're swinging around New York City on a bound, and
On a
it's
PS4.
yeah, it's it's good. It's good. It's good. All right, we're on best role-playing game. Dragon Quest 11, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, Octopath Traveler, and Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. I am going with Monster Hunter World.
Same.
Yeah,
Yep.
I wanted to play it so much, but there were other games that came out, and I had to skip this one, but my brother and our group of friends nonstop played it.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah. No,
loved
I
it.
have too many friends that lost months to this game. So, uh, Monster Hunter 2, definitely.
Yeah, I wish I played it, but best fighting game: Blaz Blue Cross Tag Battle, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Soul Calibur 6, Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. Right off the bat, we know it's Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Oh, really?
Oh, you said something else.
I said Street Fighter.
Oof. Dragon Ball Fighter Z has such a cult following right now.
Yeah, no. So yes, but Street Fighter.
But Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition, it's an
So
older game.
I feel like a lot of people are going to go in looking to vote for one or two specific things, and they're gonna read, oh, Street Fighter, and just vote for that.
Mm. I
Because
Drag
although DBZ does have that cult following, I don't think it's as big as the uninformed that will vote for Street Fighter.
maybe, but just the way that Dragon Ball Fighter Z like is bursting in the e-games, the esports scene right now.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna win that one, but we'll see.
Okay.
Best family game: Mario Tennis Aces, Nintendo Labo, Overcooked 2, Starlink Battle for Atlas, and Super Mario Party.
Uh, I go?
Yeah, go.
Okay. Overcooked 2.
That's what I went with too. I know I'm a
Um,
Nintendo fanboy.
I was I was like I again like I don't know what the demographic of people who are going to be voting for this is. If it's just like the casual gamer, Overcooked 2 just because I know so many people who aren't even really gamers play Overcooked 2.
Mhm.
So like I don't know if Nintendo Labo would win it. That was like the one that I was like this should probably win, but Overcooked 2, I think that's gonna take it.
Yeah, so the reason I did that was Mario Tennis Aces. I played it. It's fun, but it's hard. It's
Yeah.
real hard. It's like old school video games kind of hard. It doesn't even care that you suck at the game basically. Um, and Starlink, I bought it just so I could get the R Wing
Uh,
little figure, but I don't think it's like a big game. It looks cool though. Super Mario Party, I don't think is out long enough.
yeah.
Like we had fun with it.
Yeah, no, but I think it just came out a few months ago, right?
Yeah, so I don't know if it's gonna meet any sort of yeah. But Overcooked 2, everyone's talking about, and I know even people who aren't big gamers want to play Overcooked 2. So
Yeah.
all right, we got best strategy game: The Banner Saga 3, BattleTech, Frostpunk, Into the Breach, and Valkyria Chronicles 4. I am gonna go with Valkyria Chronicles 4 because it's the only one I heard of.
I've never heard of any of them. Um, and I was like, I don't know what to pick for this one, so I didn't pick anything, which is bad, but I'll go with yours because
Yes.
it sounded cool.
All right. Best sports/racing game. I know what you're picking. So we got
So you
FIFA.
think you do?
Oof. We got FIFA 19, Forza Horizon 4, Mario Tennis Aces, NBA 2K19, and Pro Evolution Soccer 2019. I'm going with FIFA.
Forza.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So,
Um,
Mr. I love FIFA, why would you not pick FIFA? Let's see.
so this is actually the first year I didn't buy FIFA.
Ooh,
Um, yeah. So,
you're the worst fan.
right? So the some of the story modes that they have in there, they're just too repetitive and just for the roster update, it wasn't worth it for me. So and then like you go into any Forza game and you're like, oh, it's a racing game. But Horizon 4 has just so much you can get lost in that game and for like just lose yourself. And I mean, yes, you can do that in FIFA as well, but Forza's just probably the better game.
All right, we'll see. I just think it's FIFA. Everyone loves FIFA. So,
Oh yeah, no, I mean, Yes, everyone does love FIFA.
Best multiplayer game: Call of Duty's Black Ops 4. Why do I keep saying duties? For Destiny 2, Forsaken, Fortnite, Monster Hunter World, Sea of Thieves. Here it was a conflict of unstoppable force meets unmovable object.
Yeah, no.
What'd you go with?
I went with Fortnite.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had to. Like, even though I haven't played in a month, Fortnite,
yeah.
hands
I'm
down.
good. I was up in the air about it. I was going Call of Duty or Fortnite because it's Call of Duty. But then again, this year it's Fortnite. It's
Right.
like it's Fortnite is the new it's Call of Duty. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go Fortnite.
I agree. I agree.
So best student game. We were both like, what?
Yeah, no, I was like, this has to be a new category. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen this before. Or if it isn't a new category, I just totally blanked.
Combat 2018, Dash Quasar, Jera, Lif, and RE Charge. So from looking at okay, so awarded the best student project created at the high school or college level. So it's high school or college games. That's kind of cool, actually. I've
Yeah,
never.
no, that's really awesome. Like, I wish I was doing this in high school and or
Yeah,
college.
I mean, I don't know any of these, and I don't know if you looked at the pictures, but this game Lif kind of has the coolest uh, thumbnail, so I'm gonna have to go with Lif.
Is it RE charge or is it recharge?
It's RE colon charge.
I'm going with that one.
Okay,
Yeah,
just because it got a colon in it.
semicolon.
No, it's just a colon.
Okay.
All right. Best debut indie game: Donut County, Florence, Moss, The Messenger, and Yoku's Island Express. I remember when I first saw the image for Yoku's Island Express and I got so confused. I said, "Is that a new Yoshi game?" Yoshi's Island, Yoku's Island. It confused the heck out of me. But I'm gonna go with Moss because I remember seeing the trailer and like it's a little like mouse game. It was cute, so I'm just gonna go with
Yep,
Moss.
that's the one I went with as well.
Yeah,
That was the only picture in my head, so that was the one that I went with.
yeah. And then best esports game: Counter Strike Go, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch. A year and a half ago, I would have said Overwatch. Gotta go Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
I would say if not
again.
Fortnite, then CSGO because it's got a
Yeah,
big scene.
exactly. I just I know from like past experience that these games that have these huge followings will just bum rush these types of voting processes,
Yeah.
and anything, oh, Fortnite, yep, that's winning, hands down.
Like, I don't necessarily know it's an esports game.
So it does have like the largest purse in esports right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, funded by Epic. So
Oh, okay. Best esports player, presented by Omen by HP. I don't know who any of these people are. We got Dominique Sonic Fox McLean. I'm assuming he's a Smash player. Hajime
um,
Tokido Taniguchi. Uh, I'm gonna butcher so many of these names. I'm saying them anyway. Jean Uzi Zihao, Alexander Simple Kozekliv, Sung Hyun Jojonak Bang. Let me see. You go. I want to see who I circled.
so um, Sonic Fox actually appears later in this, and he's like Street Fighter, DBZ, fighting games. So I'm going with him because I know I've heard of him. I've seen a few of his highlights, and like people like that at fighting games, it's just like, how do you get that good?
Yeah, I circled him. I went with Sonic Fox as well. I don't know any of
That's,
these people though.
yeah, no.
Best esports team: Australis, Cloud9, Fnatic, London Spitfire, and OG. I went with Cloud9.
Same. What up, Hysteria? I know
Yeah,
you.
I don't. I don't. Best esports coach. You know what? I'm just gonna say their names, their
They're
nicknames.
all great.
No, I'm just gonna say their nicknames. We got
Okay.
Reapered. We got Passaro. We got Zonic. We got Dylan Falco, and we got Yamato Cannon and YNK. Who'd you go with?
Sonic.
I went with Dylan Falco just because Falco from Star Fox.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, he's part of Fnatic.
Gotcha.
Best esports event. We got E League Major Boston 2018. We got Evo 2018. League of Legends World Championship. Overwatch League Grand Finales or Grand Finals, sorry, and the International 2018.
So I went with League of Legends because I actually somehow that appeared in like things that I might be interested in. I just clicked on it just to see. So that went mainstream enough for people like me to see it. So I'm going with that one.
I'll go with Evo because Evo is
Okay.
always just the
Huge.
biggest event. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got best esports host. We got Golden Boy. We got Machine, Anders Bloom, Sejox, and Red Eye. I chose Red Eye because Red Eye, Bueller, Bueller.
So I've seen Golden Boy, and so I had to go with him just because he's the only one that I actually recognize. So, yep.
Okay. Best esports moment. We got the C9 comeback win in triple OT versus FaZe. We got G2 beating RNG. KT versus IG base race. OG's massive upset of LGD. And Sonic Fox side switch against Geo1 and DBZ. That's the one I went with, Sonic Fox. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Content Creator of the Year. Dr. Lupo, Myth, Ninja, Pokimane, and Willy Rex. I went with Ninja because I hear he's like real big.
It's Dr. Lupo, man.
Oh, you're a big Dr. Lupo fan, I assume.
It totally ripped my headphones out. So it's not really fair um, for anyone besides Ninja. Again, he's that person that gets all the people to this. So I think he's obviously going to win it, but had to give the shout out to Dr. Lupo just because I think this year he raised over like $300,000 for Guardian Con. So I think of the people that are on that platform, I think he's the one with the best cause, and he just seems like a normal person.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really know anybody else except Ninja, and I barely know Ninja. I just know the name. I don't really
It's also not
watch.
fair that they put Myth and Pokimane because I know they play together, and then Ninja and Dr. Lupo are play together all the time, and then
Yeah,
that last person, I was like, I've never heard of you, so
he
sorry,
looks
man.
familiar to me looking at his picture, but I don't think I've ever
Yeah,
seen anything.
yeah, I don't think I looked at the pictures.
Yeah. All right, and that is it. Yeah. Uh, I can't wait for the trailers. But I
I
know,
know.
like, I have a feeling I'm going to be disappointed, even though I hope I'm not.
I was literally about to say, hopefully we don't get disappointed by them. But I think it should be a good time. Um, I feel like I feel like we're going to be right on a lot of these picks,
Hmm.
honestly.
Yeah, it's just like Fortnite.
Yeah, no, I mean that's
Like,
not really fair when it was not to quote this survey, but like it was the game of the year.
mhm. Yeah, it was. It really was. I mean, if it were in the Game of the Year nomination, it probably
Yeah.
would have won.
Oh yeah, definitely. But
But
technically
I'm
it
glad
came
it's
out
not in
last year
there.
because it came out in
Yeah, yeah.
2017.
But I'm glad it's not in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, whoever's watching this, we will see you Thursday night, uh, so
8:30 ish
EST. Uh,
EST.
so, yeah, we'll see you next time.
Catch you later, Tom.